Hi there, Chris, chap in the cap from Motolegends. Today I'm going to talk to you about a leather jacket. It's called the Goodwood leather jacket and it's from the Belgian brand Richa. This is the Goodwood jacket from Belgian brand Richa. Standout feature of this jacket, I have to say, is the price. It is priced at £299, and when we look at this jacket and compare it with something that might cost 450, 500 or even more, this jacket does everything that those jackets do. Now, why one pays more for those other jackets? It's a styling thing, it's a brand thing, and it's got to be said that Richa is not the fanciest, smanciest brand on the market, but this jacket has everything you're ever going to need. If you like the look of the jacket, and I'm going to talk through the features and the details now, if you like the jacket, if it's what you want to wear, then you are getting a bargain with this jacket. You're giving away nothing in terms of quality, in my mind, in terms of protection and safety and so on. So it's a retro treated cowhide that Richa used for this jacket. Now, it has quite a heavy patination, a heavy treatment on it. What they do, they make the jacket, they dye the leather, and then they rub away at it with various machines to create these marks, to take away the colour here around the pockets, down the seams, to create a look that says, I've owned this jacket for a long while. The leather is also a leather that marks very easily, and it's designed to. So here on the sleeves, as you touch it, the leather marks up. It comes as standard out of the box, as it were, with a level of patination, but over a period of years, this jacket's going to become ever more beat up. It's going to become very personal. And if that's what you want, then this jacket is a jacket that certainly you need to look at. Comes with 4 external zip pockets, two breast pockets here, 2 slash pockets. There's also an internal pocket. Detailing is everything that you might expect. So we have an adjuster here on the waist. It's got a very slightly lowered back, not a particularly lowered back, but I think it's going to be long enough to go over the jean line. But you've got a 2-position adjuster there. You've got no popper on the sleeves, but you do have a gusset and a zip. That's going to enable you to open the sleeve and get a decent sized glove inside if that's what you want. In terms of armour, it takes D3O armour in the shoulders and the elbows. That comes as standard, obviously. It also has a D3O protector in the back. Now, what's amazing is that you get a fully armoured jacket for £300. It begs the question, when you're buying a jacket for £400, £500, how come those jackets don't come with a back protector as well? So as I've said, even though this is only a £300 jacket, it is fully equipped. It's got everything that you might want. The only thing that you could do if you wanted to upgrade the jacket, you could put in the new Ghost armour. The new Ghost armour from D3O is super thin. It's beer mat thin. It's flat. It moulds around your shoulders and elbows. If you put it in a jacket, you barely know it's there. So it does make the jacket a little bit more comfortable. This is not in any way an uncomfortable jacket, so you certainly do not need it. But if you wanted to make this jacket as comfortable as it could possibly be, then if you put the Ghost armour in, that would do the job. One last little detail that I really like, again, a feature of some more expensive jackets, and I'd like to see it on most jackets. There's a neoprene band here around the collar. Now that does 2 things. It stops the leather chafing into the neck because neoprene is very soft, but also if it rains and water comes down your helmet, it catches that water and stops it running inside the jacket. So again, a nice little feature. That is the kind of thing that you wouldn't necessarily expect to find on a jacket at this price. There's one last little element on this jacket I'd like to talk about. We prefer a leather jacket that can be zipped to a trouser or to a waist belt. The masters at this are Halvarsens. They have a thing called a waist zip. It's a 360-degree zip. It means that any Helston's jacket, be it textile or leather jacket, you use their waist belt, you loop that in and out of your loops on your jeans, and it means that you can attach any of their leather jackets to a pair of jeans. Richa have got a similar system. It's not quite as comprehensive as the Halvarsen system, but basically you put your belt in here through the belt loops, you attach that to your jeans, and then that zips into a short zip at the back of the jacket. So it's not as comprehensive as the Halvarsens version, but it does the same thing. It means that if you go down the road, the jacket won't ride up, you won't be left with exposed skin. So again, I cannot emphasize enough how much you get for £299 for this jacket. You even get a connecting facility, and shame on all of those makers of much more expensive jackets who haven't thought of doing something like this. So this is the Goodwood jacket from Richa. As I've said about 100 times, £299.99. If you want to look at more leather jackets, then visit the website motolegends.com. If you want to learn more about this particular jacket, then if you click on one of the links on the screen, sometimes they're up there, sometimes they're down there, that will take you directly to the relevant page on our website. When you're there, you can check out the spec in a little bit more detail, you can check out availability, and if you particularly like the jacket, obviously you can buy one there and then. Now, when you buy from us, we try to make the process as simple, straightforward and risk-free as we possibly can. There's no delivery charge on anything you buy from us. Returns are also free, and we give you a 12-month period in which to decide whether you do want to return something to us. We have the best price promise in the business. John Lewis is rightly famed for its never knowingly undersold promise. We go one stage better. If you can find anyone selling anything that we sell at a price that is lower than ours, we will beat their price by a full 10%. If the retailer is in the EU but not in the UK, we will match their landed price. There are a few terms and conditions, nothing particularly onerous, but if you are going to price beat us, I suggest you visit the website and check out what those terms and conditions are. Now, if in the future you'd like to receive bulletins from us about new products, then on the top of every page on the website there's a piece of script that says newsletter sign up. Click on there, within seconds you'll be in business. In future you'll receive bulletins from us. If however you would like to receive your information or prefer to receive your information videographically, in other words in this form, we would be simply delighted if you wanted to become a subscriber to our YouTube channel, and you can do that by clicking on the link below. Now this is 2020. During 2020 we are running a little promotion to give away a motorbike to a YouTube subscriber. We're calling it a Steve McQueen tribute bike. It's based on a Mutt 125cc machine. You can read more about it on the front page of our website or on the home page of our YouTube channel. Finally, I'd like to make a play for our little shop here in Guildford. We're based about a mile from the centre of Guildford, a mile from the railway station. The shop itself has got a fairly small footprint, but it's attached to a warehouse where we have more than £2 million worth of merchandise over 3 stories. That technically makes us the second largest shop in the country, the second largest motorcycle apparel shop in the country. But we think that we are far more than just the merchandise we have here in the building. We're all about service, we're all about personal fitting. If you want to check us out, visit Trustpilot. We have the highest 5-star ranking in the business. When you come and see us, we'll serve you only the finest Italian illy coffee. We will serve you proper Yorkshire tea in a proper teapot, and if you're lucky you might even get to taste one of Sean's mum's famous motorcycle shaped shortbread biscuits. Anyway, this has been Chris. I hope to talk to you again soon.